Hello everyone and welcome back to Crosses Gaming. Today we are going to take a look at Hyphen. This action puzzle game promises insane devilish difficulty with engaging puzzles that require you to be incredibly precise with your every little movement. It is available on Steam for €3.99 or your regional equivalent. Hyphen has been recommended to me by a friend from Steam. He can find him at Johnny Clearwater, as he is a game developer and it was made by one of his friends. But let's get straight into the review. So, Hyphen is a very clean-cut puzzle game. Well, to be honest, it's not that much about puzzling in terms of thinking. It's more about the precise execution of each level. And by that, I mean every single move you make, especially as you move further into the game and get harder and harder levels. Mechanically, it's pretty simple. You are a straight line that is rotating at a constant speed and you need to get through the levels by bypassing all the obstacles in your path. The obstacle range from simple static blocks, triangles and circles in your way, go through small spaces you must fit yourself whilst rotating, guns that will shoot at you, or even bombs that explode after a certain amount of time after coming close to them. Add all of these together and you get incredibly difficult levels that require you to be more precise than when putting a thread through a needle. Now, for a game like this that is all about precision, to be fun you need one thing above all: very precise controls. And here, I'm sort of not sure what to say. At first, the controls felt incredibly imprecise. It felt like a different attempts to solve the level, I did the same exact thing and I got different results. But as I continued to play on, I got more used to the movements and now they feel much more precise. Still not 100% precise, but more like what I'd like them to feel like. And I understand that at a code level, they're probably as precise as I can get, but because the game requires such ridiculous amounts of precision, even these don't feel enough at times. And this gets only exaggerated by the fact that the game time doesn't reset whenever you die, meaning that things will have a slightly or even a completely different position compared to your previous attempt. This is probably most visible with the game's checkpoint system. As you go through the levels, you have the option to put down checkpoints to which you will respawn instead to the very beginning of the level. You have a limited amount of these, so good use of them is the key to get through the levels in a timely manner. And I do like this mechanic quite a lot. The problem with this is that sometimes you will put down a checkpoint to a place where an obstacle might appear, making you die just over and over and over again, making you wait until the obstacle moves away again. If the game reset everything to the point where you made a checkpoint, it would have been much better in my opinion. The last remaining mechanic of the game is the ability to slow down your stick. This reduces the speed of your spinning, but also your movement speed as well. Well, this sounds like quite a useful tool for making precise movements, right? No. I have found that it is actually better to stick with the regular speed of your stick, as it moves so much faster when the time isn't slowed down, making it through small spaces actually easier at full speed compared to the slow speed. So, gameplay wise, Hyphen is quite an experience. Certainly not one for people who only like to win in their games, but for those that like a big challenge when playing, Hyphen will certainly be fun. Some of the mechanics could use a bit of polishing, especially the respawning back into the game should be solved a bit differently in my opinion, but in general, it feels incredibly satisfying to finish each and every single level. Now it's time to move on to the graphical side of things. Hyphen takes a very simplistic text and graphics. The thing it visually reminds me the most is how dystopian sci-fi used to think cities would look like. By that, I mean neon lights with a dark background. And the graphical style does work pretty well for the game. The bright neon lights make everything clearly visible, which is very important in this kind of game, and the dark backgrounds make the game world feel grim, just highlighting the difficulty of Hyphen. One amazing thing about Hyphen is its music. Very fast-paced techno is what I'd call it, but it fits the game so perfectly it's not even pretty. There have been a few tracks I liked a bit less than the others, but for the most part, I really enjoyed the music. Performance-wise, there really isn't much to talk about. The game worked well, no bugs, no crashes, the whole good package. So, in conclusion, Hyphen is a pretty fun, but incredibly hard game to play. I wouldn't personally call it a puzzle game though, more of an execute this perfectly or die game. For the price, it is pretty decent if you like games that make you feel like you actually accomplished something after each level, but for most casual players, this won't be the game you will choose. Well, that's it for today guys. Hope you liked the review, and if you did, please consider liking it, subscribing to my channel for more gaming reviews, or comment if you had something you would like to add. And if you didn't like the video, well, dislike it. See you all next time with more gaming content.